Welcome back to another video with Yarn is the Second Language. I am Princeton, and that lady right there is Nikki. It's Miss Nikki. How are you, Miss Nikki?
I'm well. How are you?
Marvelous. We haven't done a podcast in quite some time.
I know. It's been a very quick. It's been a quick but a slow summer. We're still in August, so
yeah.
Here we go.
But we are back. I'm excited. We haven't done this in so long. I gotta say, I kind of missed it a little bit. I didn't miss you. I missed the podcast.
I get enough of you anyway. Texting, emails, that's quite enough. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are new to the channel, welcome. We are Yarn is the Second Language. We are all about yarn crafting. And Miss Nikki is the knitter, and I am the master crocheter. Not really.
I was gonna say, be careful. You're gonna get comments. That's an actual designation. So
I am the resident crocheter.
Crochet enthusiast.
A crochet enthusiast. That's so professional. And also, if you're new to the channel, you don't know what I'm drinking on. But for the OGs of the channel, you all know what I'm sipping on. I gotta show us this a little bit, and you guys know what it is, don't you?
Here?
It's that Topo Chico. Got the grapefruit today.
Oh, so refreshing.
Yep. It's kind of a weird day outside. It rained last night, so it's muggy. But the sun's trying to come out, but then the clouds are like, no, it's going to be cloudy today. So it's kind of a weird day, but still refreshing nonetheless.
That's the August we get in Tennessee.
Yeah, pretty much. So if you're clicking on this video, you all know that we are going to be looking at some vintage knitting books and crochet books and just yarn craft books in general. And I'm curious to see who has the oldest book, Miss Nikki.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And I have to give credit to my grandmother because she gifted me every single book that you're going to see from me today came from my grandmother.
That's special. That's really sweet, really.
It really is, yes. So she taught me how to crochet, and she does occasionally watch this channel. So my poor grandmother, and I know she's probably going to watch this. So I'm going to send it to her, but she has a little bit of difficulty finding our channel and then watching. I have to send her a direct link, so she just has to click a button one time.
That's okay. Grandmas get it like that.
That's true. That's true.
Cater to grandma. Put that on a t-shirt.
So, hi, Grandma. How are you?
Hi, Grandma.
I rarely call her Grandma. I have a nickname for her, but I won't say it on here. I know better than that. So, did you want to go first?
Well, yes, but I have to credit my books. I have a very dear friend. Let's call her, I don't want to say her name, something good. Let's call her Milkshake because she is very sweet and perfect this time of year. You know how you get that refreshing, wonderful, just milkshake and it just makes your day. She makes my day. She really does. And she has gifted me a lot of vintage books. She has a vintage pattern site that one day I hope she lets me link to the channel. And she, in collecting vintage sewing patterns, she gets a lot of random other craft books where people are cleaning out homes or just destashing things, and they just include it along with her vintage sewing patterns. So hopefully one day my friend Milkshake, she's probably going to kill me for calling her that, but she'll let me share the joy of her vintage sewing patterns, and they are wonderful. But she has gifted me a lot of the patterns I'm going to share today. So without further ado, I think people have waited long enough. Oh, wait, one more second. Hold on. Do something.
What is happening? Okay. Oh my gosh.
I thought we'd be
What?
vintage all the way today.
That is vintage. Vintage Nikki.
Yeah.
I love it. Can you still see?
Somewhat. We're gonna try, and if I can't see, I'll put my regular glasses on. So
Because your eyes are vintage too, you know.
they are of an age. That's okay. So we're gonna start first. The first thing she gave me was on top, and it was this Woolies for babies. Look at that. I felt like that was and look at the price. Can you see? Wait, there it is.
10 cents?
10 cents. Can you imagine going to Joann's or somewhere? I mean, I know they give away little pamphlets, but oh, the glasses are causing a glare, so we'll not do that. We'll put them back on when you're talking. But they are, it's a little pamphlet-like book, and they've got just very like a layout kind of layout set. And look at that, baby. But Woolies for babies and Chadwick Red Heart wools. So Red Heart in the house, man, back in the day. So I feel like that's crochet.
Yes.
But I feel like there are knitting. I mean, I think it's a mixed bag in here. So they've got some knitting patterns, some crochet patterns. They got a little sweater. Look at the little ads. I love looking at the ads. I feel like they're super cute.
I like seeing how their logo has changed throughout the years.
Isn't that adorable? So I'll have to look while you're talking, but I think this one, if I had to guess, I would say like 60s, maybe early 70s.
Okay.
So Woolies for babies.
Very cool.
So you can go next.
Oh, okay.
Try to find a. Oh, I was super wrong.
Okay.
Super wrong on the date. You want to take a guess?
I'm gonna guess 19. He said you were wrong, so it's not the 60s.
I was wrong.
1954.
Copyright 1948.
Wow.
Okay, so right off the bat, 48.
I think you're gonna win, yeah. Wow.
So, I mean, I think that was, I feel like it's, you know, it's got, I'm sorry, I'm trying to move this light over, so it's not a glare. I feel like it looked kind of 60-ish, you know, modern-ish for 48, so I liked it.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How old were you in 1948?
26 and a half.
That's what I thought.
I look good.
Anyways, I'm going to start out something very cool. So you can see right here, we've talked about that guy right there. My grandmother made that for me. Look.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Yep.
Adorable.
So, this one right here, my grandmother made for my sister. The exact same one.
Oh.
Yep. So
Playful Puppy.
Playful Puppy. This is by Macrame. There you go. And I should probably cover up my grandmother's name because she wrote it on the book.
Okay. Yep.
So I'll try not to show that. But yeah, it basically it's got grandma's notes in here. It gives you,
and that's what I love about this stuff. You find people's handwritten notes, and you find, you know, old addresses and things like that.
Yep, you can see her writing here. She can.
Oh, she's counting. She's plotting out.
So yeah, it just gives you step by step on how to start off with the face, and if you want to do spots or without spots, and the collar. There's no more pictures. It's just all instructions.
Just work. Just work.
just work.
Look at that.
Yeah. And
That's a treasure, man.
That's supposed to be it's a newspaper. It says the Daily Growl. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That is a treasure.
And I'll try to find a date real quick, but I didn't see one earlier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't see one. Yeah, there's not one.
It took me a while to find that other date.
So I'm gonna guess 1947.
No. Just to beat me. No. I'm gonna guess. So I think that was
there is a date. There is a date.
Okay. I'm gonna guess. It's riffing off the Pound Puppies.
Yes.
And I think the Pound Puppies were in the 80s. So I'm gonna say 84.
Very close.
Oh.
1985.
85.
Very
nice.
Good. So yeah.
Nice.
Can you guess the price?
Ooh, 85. Let's figure in inflation. Let's figure in this. I'm gonna say $3.95.
Close again, $5.
$5.
Fairly close. So
that's wonderful that you still have the item and Grandma still had the book and that she shared that with you. So are you going to use that pattern? Are you going to, I mean, you have a little one.
I should. So Grandma made a puppy like that for every single one of her grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma has, I don't want to get this number wrong, but probably near the 20s, if not more, grandchildren.
That's amazing.
Yes, and we range from, I think my oldest cousin is approaching 50 if she's not past 50, all the way down to, I think my brother might be the youngest and he's 24. I don't know. I really don't know, but he's somewhere in there. Now he does watch it. He's probably shaking his head right now thinking like, you don't even know how old I am.
There we go. I love you, brother.
Yeah. So yeah. So what else you got?
So I was flipping through this knitting knowledge.
Oh boy.
First thing it talks about, crochet.
Crochet can't be denied.
It just the best stitches, old and new, knitted and crochet designs. And Home Arts and Needlecraft magazines. You want to guess a price? Oh, we haven't guessed a year yet. I guess that's better to do. I didn't see, like I said, oh, okay. I see the year. But I like this because they've got fundamental stitches in there. I think I saw the crochet page for that. Yep. Fundamental crochet stitches. And they're very clear. They're very close up. They're very clear. And I've talked to a lot of people who taught themselves how to knit and crochet before, like, YouTube was super popular and filled with crochet. And they got vintage books because the newer books, they didn't want to give away too much, I think. They wanted to direct you to their website. So they just gave you kind of the bare minimum. Look at that. It was all about the knees back in the day. Little girls, little boys, everybody with the knees. So they had like a lot of cool patterns in here. This was one of my favorites. So my mom and I looked through this one in particular and we were like, what is going on? What is happening?
Okay.
So, taking a guess?
That is one heck of a sweater vest.
Just look at him. He is in that sweater vest. He's wearing it, man.
I am not going to move. Neither is my
I'm wearing this. This wool is on me. It's it. It's reversible. So they tried to make this reversible, but the back is just kind of, I don't think it's really reversible. But they tried. They tried. And so he is like, I'm making this work. I'm making it work. It's reversible.
Oh, no, it is reversible. He just turned his head around. That's what it
It
is.
looks like it. Like, Frank, something new about you today. Oh, yes, it's my sweater and my head's on backwards. Cool. So do you want to take a guess on this book on the age?
Well,
I have a lot of
clearly.
stitches.
Oh, all I need to see was that sweater. I know exactly what year it is. Based on the style of that sweater alone, that is clearly 1978.
1978, you say. And do you want to
Yep.
hazard a guess on the price?
The price is,
It's about 50 pages long.
I'm gonna say $250.
Okay, you were way off.
Really?
So Frank and his sweater vest, copyright 1945.
Wow.
And in 1945 money, this knitting knowledge book was 25 cents.
I'm terrible at this game.
But it's like chopped, it's like 50 pages. And I think it's like, oh, that's the, in case you want to make that for yourself, that would be the Southampton sweater.
I do want to make it for myself. Turn my head around.
But look, his lady friend got such a better sweater.
Yeah, much
She
better.
got a better one. So, full of knitting stitches. This is like the precursor to our like Barbara Walker pattern books, which are full of hundreds of gathered patterns. But I guess you would get, you know, I love that. That's very cute. It's just all kinds of things in here. 1945, man.
Wow.
But I'll save this pattern for you. So
Thank you.
you want to convert that to crochet or something, or maybe one day I'll just want to knit you a straitjacket and this will be my basis.
It's got to be reversible.
It's got to be a reversible straitjacket. So.
Yes.
For the stylish crazy crocheter, I guess.
Goodness.
Isn't that cute?
That is pretty good. So let's see.
I don't know if I could top that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see.
No, we're not topping that. So I'm gonna cover up the date and the price because it's together.
Okay.
Everybody knows Crochet World. Everybody knows it. Everybody's had one. And there are a bunch that Grandma gave me from Crochet World, and I mean, this is what caught my eye. Check that out.
Whoa. That's
Yeah.
a heck of a lot of yarn. And that's the little girl's pullover?
Yep.
That's a lot of yarn.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
And I believe they called for yarn on that. I believe
you got all flustered.
So I believe this is made of yarn.
Mm-hmm.
I meant wool. And I don't know. That's a lot of wool. That's a lot of wool.
I don't know where she lives, but it's frightfully cold there.
There is one other thing. Okay, this is what I wanted to show. So, as you all know, well, no, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it. So, my wife is a very popular, I can't even say up and coming anymore because she's basically made it. She's a wedding planner in our local area. And she is, wow, you talk about busy. You talk about an entrepreneurial spirit. That's her all the way. So she's a wedding planner, and she had asked me one time to make a centerpiece, kind of like a lacy kind of centerpiece to lay on a table runner, not a centerpiece, a table runner. She wanted that. My reaction exactly. Now, can this be done? Yeah, but guess how long I had to do this?
Oh, I would guess 7 years.
That'd be nice.
How long would it take me?
Give it about 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, no.
So do you think this happened?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Nikki, when you get a chance, can you just whip one of those up for me in a couple days?
I will sooner knit you a wool straitjacket.
Check that out on the other side.
Whoa!
Ha!
What?
It's a pig Halloween mask. So
Like out of Stephen King. That's
yeah.
terrible.
So
Whoa, Crochet World was tripping.
there's 24 patterns in here. Do you want to
Wow.
guess the year and how much it cost?
I'm gonna say I'm still that's a very 80s look. I'm gonna say 87. And I'm gonna say it cost $6.
You're close and then you're way off.
Oh, okay.
1982, $1.25.
$82.25. That is a lot of patterns for $1.25.
Yep. Yep.
That's
And we do
great.
have a sweater on here, and he's very happy.
He is. Look at him.
Like a tiger. Wow.
He's
So
Whoa. So what you're saying is you're working on that doily now.
yeah. Yeah. I'm working in my brain, yeah. That wedding is long gone.
Well, so I have quite a few books, but some of them aren't, we don't have time to go through everything. So I'm going to kind of quick flash a couple here for my turn. We have another Chadwick's Red Heart Wools. She's happy. She's happy. Look at her.
Very happy.
Then her counterpart on the back, he's got a cap.
He's happy about the cap.
He's happy about his cap. So that is the Coats and Clark's, I guess, Red Heart precursor to what we know as Red Heart. And it is very cute. 25 cents. Got, the little baby layette, the little hat, and everything. There was one in here. Oh, like, look at these sandals, man.
Those baby sandals.
They got a baby.
Wow.
Baby little Roman sandals.
Uh-huh.
I was like, y'all were too much, doing too much styling. So that was 25 cents. This was included, which I thought was pretty cool. McCall Step-by-Step Knitting for Beginners for who? Barbie.
Oh.
Barbie needed some knit clothes too. 75 cents. They have, again, very clear pictures. And they went into, I did notice this one, they did go into some depth. They're still teaching you how to knit in there. Still teaching you how to knit. So this was a pretty in-depth kind of book. And then they go into the stitch patterns. So I think they were very much more heavy on you designing and customizing your own patterns, and that they encourage that. They tell you about knitted swatches and yarn weights in there. But I think, patterns were just kind of guides back then. Then you could make this, where one wrong pom-pom placement and you're in trouble with the law.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
But Barbie, and I just thought that was amazing. They're like, yeah, why not knit your Barbie some clothes? Oh, my favorite. Okay, I did look through this a little bit before. My favorite. Bam, look at this dude.
Wow. With the tiniest little pom-pom on his head.
He's got a pom-pom. And the turtleneck.
And the turtleneck, yes.
So, dudes get done wrong in these books, it seems like. Dudes get done wrong. Vintage books. So again, that was McCall's Step-by-Step Knitting for Beginners. And it really, step by step. You know, it was 20 pages of instructions and things like that. So 25 items, including 4 classic cardigans, 75 cents. Let's see if I can quickly find. I think this was last printed in 1965.
Wow.
So I thought that was cool that even the toys were in on it. And that looks like some sort of mohair wrap or something. She's very, you know, styling.
Yeah.
You look like you can't believe these things existed.
I just never, yeah. I'm surprised.
I'm going to pull out one more, if I can take another quick turn here. Lily's pot holders and oven mitts. So we know Lily of Lily's Sugar and Cream fame. So
Wow.
frightening. With the eyes here. Yeah.
It's like
What are you cooking? So an oven mitts, but oh, her name is Miss America, Princeton. Look at that.
wow. She looks like Miss America.
That's a bold statement. But here we are again with the pictures. The Lily, cotton yarn looks exactly the same as it does now with the little label redesign. But they have been around. This is 10 cents. So it's in color, so you can make jingle bells. This seems to be all crochet. They get into the animals. That cat looks suspicious. You know, look at that sassy cat up there.
Yeah, I like that.
So I'll try to find a date on it, but this was Lily pot holder and oven mitt. So I just thought the yarn companies that have been around, man, for a while. I'm not seeing a date right off, but I'll keep looking. So go forth.
Go forth. Well, I'm kind of like you. I have too many to show. I just want to quickly show. Look at all these.
I know.
So I don't think we're going to get through all these today. So I have an idea. If you're liking this, comment down below and maybe we'll do another video with more vintage books because
I've got some more here and some more.
Yeah, clearly we're not going to make it through every single one of these. Let me find one real quick to show you all. This one right here is not really a book. It's just looks like a glorified pamphlet. And I'm going to have to cover up. Grandma was into writing her names on these things.
Do you think she let people borrow them and then she wanted them back, or?
Yeah, so she did tell me she did lend these out to people, and a lot of people did not return them, and it kind of upset her a little bit.
Yeah.
And she told me, I hope she doesn't get upset for me sharing this. She said, P, don't be lending these out to anybody because they never return it. So you just hold on to these, okay?
Sound advice, Grandma.
This is by Fiber Craft. Try to hold on to her name. This is Miriam.
Oh.
Yep.
For use with 15-inch dolls. Look at all of that crocheting.
Yeah, that's a lot. And this pamphlet is, gosh, Grandma's got phone numbers and everything on here.
Oh.
God. I'm gonna show you some of it because the other it's just instructions.
Whoa. Solid.
Yeah. There's more here. There's more on this side. Trying to cover up phone numbers. Goodness. And addresses.
Don't call Grandma. She'll be very upset, viewers.
So let's see. And I did like this because, all right, I think I'm covering up everything. It does give you some illustrations on how to do certain stitches. And I didn't find that. I found that in actual books like these. But these big pamphlets, I didn't see a lot of illustrations. It was just words. So I thought that was pretty neat, unique that they're showing actual illustrations.
I think there was a lot less hand holding, and I think illustrations took up more space and cost more money. So they were like, well, we're going to tell you how to do it, but figure it out.
Right. So Grandma got this at Leeward's.
Okay.
For $1.99.
$1.99.
I've never heard of Leeward's.
No Leeward's. I don't know.
But I'm sure some of our viewers have heard of it. Let's see. There's also one more I wanted to show real quick. And where is it? Where is it? This one right here. All right. Let me make sure there's nothing. All right. I think we're good. Macrame.
Oh, that was, I would wager that's 1970 anything.
It is
76.
Close, 78.
78.
Yeah, and this does have very good illustrations. Look at that. With a little guy showing you.
Oh my goodness. He's got the strands. He's amazing. He's amazing.
He's all throughout. Look, he's
look at him.
He's got his little yellow buddy here.
But wait, on the next page, he's chilling. Like, yeah.
Right there?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you got it. Do it. Macrame. Do it.
So yeah, this is how cool is that?
That's pretty neat. You know, macrame's back.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of people have picked it back up, and I see a lot of things on the gram, and that people are doing, you know, plant holders and wall hangings and things like that. It's back.
Now for this is for ages 8 and up, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, look, if you're doing this, can't see. There you go. You're doing good. I don't care.
That's amazing.
Or if you're 98.
That's amazing. Look at that.
Yeah, these projects in here for 8 and up are pretty in depth. I mean,
I was not that advanced of an 8-year-old.
Look at that little owl.
Oh,
he might be naked, so we may have to cover him up a little.
He looks a little sparse. A little sparse.
So,
speaking of revealing, I found this one.
Wow. I'm not old enough to see this.
I know. Look at that. It got the, oh, we won't play the game. 76 on it. But
wow. Fashion news.
Fashion news. So fashion news really was, you know, you were doing the thing.
Yeah.
Get your choker on, get your sarong going. You had it going on.
Wow.
So, and when you want to, you know, carry your teeny weeny bikini, make yourself a bag.
Yeah.
But there were just a lot of different crafts. I think there was some, there were more sewing patterns. There were some rug making things. So yarn crafts have been around, and people have been, I think sometimes things go out of fashion and then they come back into fashion, like the macrame and rag rugs, I think, are back in. And I think that's cool. It's just like everything else. Some things go out, some things come back in. So
yep.
But I think it's cool to look through vintage books. I really like it. I really think it connects us to the people who did these crafts by hand, and that they are still connected.
I hope I didn't freeze on your end.
Uh-oh. There you go. You're
We're
going.
back.
Yeah.
Okay. You were frozen for like a good
Me?
10 seconds.
You were
Yeah.
frozen.
Well, good. I'm glad I was frozen.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah. You were saying some things go out and some things come back in, but
yeah, just fashion, fashion doesn't just apply to, clothes. It applies to crafts, it applies to cars, it applies to spending habits and how people spend their time. And I think that's kind of cool.
You know what will never go out?
Mm.
Yarn as a second language. Yep.
That
We ain't
makes
never
me
going
super
out.
happy. So my glasses ain't going out of style either.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. So you want to show me anything else? You want to hold on to next time?
I think that's it. I put my non-seeing glasses on, so we're done.
Yeah, you're done. So don't forget to comment down below if you want to see some more of these. Yeah. Let us know in the comment section down below, and we will definitely do another one of these. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up button. It does help us out quite a bit. And if for nothing else, hit that thumbs up button for Nikki's glasses. Fashion. So we appreciate you guys hanging out with us and looking at these vintage books. Also hit that subscribe button. Miss Rue is knocked out cold, so she's not going to be seeing this video, but maybe in the next one. So all right, thank you guys, and we will see you at the next video. Bye. The shades.